Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, November the 28th? 28th. We'll go with 28th. Always coming over here with a date. It don't have no date. That's about like y'all remember do y'all watch Atlanta Housewives, Real Housewives of Atlanta? Y'all remember when Sheree came out with that fashion line and she didn't have no fashions? Child. Anyway, I just got back to my room, so I ventured out today, guys. After my conference was over, I got back to the hotel. I was like, I gotta get out of this hotel. I need some water and a couple other things. I was gonna go to Walmart, but I didn't want to go in the downtown area because the downtown area is crazy. So I was looking for a restaurant to eat at, and I was looking for a Chili's. So it led me to this Chili's that was a to-go spot. There was no parking. They were right there in conjunction with the Dunkin' Donuts that only allowed you to order at Dunkin' Donuts. Their parking spaces were strictly for Dunkin' Donuts customers only, and they had a drive-through. So I said, this ain't gonna work, but I wanted Chili's, so I plugged in for another Chili's address. So it took me to another location, which was a really, really nice location because that was kind of like in a place where I was just like, I don't know. This seemed a little hood, but nonetheless, I had a great meal. Y'all, while I was sitting there eating my meal, I felt impressed. I felt impressed in my spirit to pay for somebody's lunch. So there were like 3 tables around me of people. And I was like, well, whose table am I going to bless? And so the table that was sitting like right in front of me, I just felt compelled to, pay for their meal. And it was two people. It was a lady and a male, and I think it may have been a mother and a son, but I just felt compelled and led to pay for their meal, and I was so nervous. That was my first time doing that, paying for somebody's meal. I paid for somebody's gas before anonymously, but that was my first time in a restaurant paying for somebody's meal. And so, I just wanted it to be done as discreetly as possible. I didn't want anybody to know about it. I didn't want any attention. So after I was finished my meal, my waitress, I don't know if I had a look on my face, but she came and she's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. I said, can you do me a favor, please? And, I said it real low. The music was playing, and the mother and the son, I'm assuming mother and son, they were in conversation. So, they wouldn't hear what I said. I said it real low. I said, do me a favor. I said, would you just bring me their check? I'm going to pay for their meal anonymously. She was like, and so she did. She brung both the checks back. I paid for both of them together anonymously. I don't know why I was so nervous. I was so nervous, and it was like I was just so anxious waiting on my change so I could tip her and so I could get up out of there because I just didn't want them to know that it was me doing it. I just don't know why I felt so nervous about doing that, but I just felt in my spirit, it's like I couldn't not do it. It's like I had to do it. When God put in your spirit to do something, you just have to obey. You have to do what God pulls on your heartstrings and tells you to do. And somebody else, he might not told them it may have been something else, just give a tip or giving them some money. But in this particular case, God told me to pay for their meal. And so that's what I did. And obedience is better than sacrifice. And that says that in the Bible, Bible, that's the book for me. And I live by those principles. You may believe in something different, but this is us. This is who we are. We are each other, y'all. I don't care how you look at it. Everybody's blood runs red. We all are the same. We all are human. We really are. We're so different, yet we are the same because we are human beings. And it felt so good to do that. So after I left there was a Kroger that was right in the shopping center right behind Chili's. How convenient that was. I didn't have to venture out and try to find a Walmart. And so I just went to Kroger. I got me some water, some fruit. I got like a little salad and stuff. Kind of tied me over for the rest of my time here. And coming back, the traffic was kind of crazy, but despite it all, I went out successfully. I made it back. It is now 4:39, so it's still early. I've had my dinner. I feel good. I feel satisfied. And yeah, so I just want to come on here and tell you guys about that. So how is your day going? Have you ever done that, you know, given to somebody anonymously or did something for somebody not anonymously? If so, you know, tell me about it. How did you feel about it? Um, Tell me your experience. You know, I love to see people bless other people. I just think it's such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful gesture. That was not on my mind when I went in Chili's. My agenda was totally to eat. I'm gonna tell you why, because when I sat down, I was facing like the way I'm sitting now, and it's like the sun was beaming in. So went to the bathroom. When I came back, I said I'm gonna sit on the other side because there was a little bit more shaded area on the other side. So I switched seats, and I was just wondering, you know, if I hadn't switched my seat, if I not have seen them, if I would have felt, you know, if I would have still felt like giving to someone. And sometimes you never know what someone's prayer is. You never know what someone needs to get them through. And it may just have been an answer to a prayer for those two sitting at the table. It may have been just a sign to them that God sees you, that he loves you, that he cares about you, that he'll take care of you no matter what, and he'll use somebody that you don't even know, a complete stranger. So I just felt so wonderful about it. And I pray, you know, that they were blessed by it. I'm pretty sure that they were. I know I would have been if that had happened to me. And I didn't do it, you know, thinking about what I was going to get in return. It was totally, 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 totally God. Because anytime that you feel in your heart to do something good for somebody, that's always God, because God is good and God is love. And that's what he does, you know. Because, you know, I didn't think about one moment how much it was going to cost. I didn't think about money, but I was looking at what they had, and I was trying to total up, and I was trying to see if I had enough cash, because normally I don't carry cash, but I got enough cash to at least cover my meals while I'm away, because I didn't alert my bank that I was going to be out of town, and I didn't want to, you know, just be swiping my card. So I got enough cash where I could pay for all my meals, and all my meals are paid for through, you know, through my job where I work for. You know, all they pay for my gas, my hotel, you know, parking, all expense paid trips, all the trips that I go to for my job. They're always, everything's paid for. So, but you know, that right there, that'll come, you know, that comes out of my money. You know, it came out of my money, that, you know, my extra funds. So, which was, you know, it wasn't that much. It was only $35. You know, their meal was only $35. And so I didn't think about, you know, the money. So the company didn't pay for their meal that I worked for. The company didn't pay for me. I paid for that meal out of my own pocket, because I had my money with me also. So I'm just so thankful and just so, so grateful. And, you know, God is good, and he blessed those that bless others. So that was my first time, and I was nervous. And so, but anyway, I pray that you all are having a great day. And so, I guess I'm getting ready to chill for the rest of the day. I need to make some business calls and get some things. My mind is always going. It's like I always got stuff to do. I'm always, when one of my New Year's resolutions or New Year's goals is gonna be to relax more. Even when I'm trying to relax, it's just like I'm on edge about something, because it's like always there's something that needs to be done. You know, I have my own company. I have a production company. I produce things. And right now I'm in the midst of producing the part 2, the play that I did in October. So, you know, I wrote it, produced it, I'm directing it. So, and that's going to be in February. And so right now I'm looking into getting a bulletin board and all that stuff. Not bulletin board, a billboard, and then to advertise. And also, I need to contact a decorator for my stage set on one of the on the finale of the play. It's always something. Yeah, but if you watch this video this far, thank you for watching and listening about my first time doing an anonymous gift of a meal. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Be blessed. Bye, y'all. Stay safe.